Gamers, we must stop this nonsense. Why are we fighting with each other? What is the point of this Wuthering Waves is better than Zenless Zone Zero? Or Zenless Zone Zero is better than Wuthering Waves? This is better than that. I am going to eat your dog if you disagree with me.
I'm not kidding, by the way. If you disagree, I'm just consuming your dog. I am, consuming it. Your dog is going to be inside me. It's going to be inside me.
All of this pointless fighting. And for what, gamers? And for what? Can't we go back to the days when any gamer could enjoy any game without any arguing? We are getting way too divisive as more and more gacha games release. We must remember, we are all part of a community. The Gacha Community. And we're falling apart. We must reunite and become whole again. And if I can't convince you, I know what will.
Yes, I like that.
After all, we as gamers have preferences. Different gacha games work for different people. If a gacha game doesn't click with you, that's completely fine. And we need to realize that. No matter what your opinion is on a gacha game, we must remember to support and respect each other, rather than engaging in all these unnecessary conflicts. Let each other enjoy what they enjoy. If you don't like a gacha game, you don't like a gacha game. This doesn't mean we should fight each other, gamers. Remember, we have no enemies. It's unreasonable to expect someone to like the same thing. These conflicts and arguments only serve to ruin the gaming experience for anyone involved. We must focus on enjoying the games and the experience rather than engaging in these petty disputes. We need to understand the importance of spreading positivity and unity in this community. Us gamers tend to forget that. We get too caught up in our own opinions and biases that we forget about the bigger picture. We are all in the same community. We are all in this together. We should treat each other with respect and kindness. Gamers, here's something I've always told myself that helps enjoy more things. Why be miserable when you have the choice to be happy and have fun? Life is far too short to spend it arguing with each other about this is better than that. This is better than that. When you can spend it enjoying ourselves and the games we play. Especially considering that in the world of gaming, having fun is the primary goal, isn't it? Not yelling at each other. Focus on enjoying the things we like, without resorting to hate and negativity towards the things that we don't. What's the point in that? We have no enemies, gamers. We have no enemies. The best thing that we could do for ourselves is just to stay out of arguments. We have the free will to do that, you know? Remember what the great Keanu Reeves once said? I'm at the stage in life where I stay out of arguments. Even if you say 1 + 1 = 5, you're right. Have fun. If we stay out of these pointless arguments and fighting, we'll be happier. And that's a fact. And if some of us can't help it and argue anyway, remember there's a right way of doing so. It's fine to have agreements or disagreements, but it's not fine to bring negativity and hatred in them. Be cordial with each other. That way, we can have a better environment in this community. We have no enemies. Be more positive and optimistic out there, while also respectful and open-minded. This kind of mindset could make the community more inclusive and supportive for everyone. Stop saying Zenless Zone Zero is trash. Stop saying Wuthering Waves is trash. And other things along those lines. You are completely free to think those things. But those things don't necessarily need to be said. It's your opinion, and it's fine. but keep it to yourself. Don't use it to ruin someone else's fun. In my opinion, if someone enjoys another thing that I don't enjoy, that's a win for them, right? They factually have one more thing in life to enjoy, and I'm the one taking the L, and that's completely okay. So again, gamers, we are the Gacha community. Let us reunite and become whole. And if we were never whole in the first place, that's fine. The message is still clear. Let us become whole anyway. Let us be more respectful and positive towards others. Now, I know this video won't fix the community entirely. I'm well aware of that. But if it can help some of us, I'm okay with that. Let us gamers move forward from here on out with a better mindset. And remember, we have no enemies. And what I mean by that exactly is as long as we can be kind and respectful to others, that'll of course result in having no enemies. Why have enemies? When we can have friends, help each other, support each other, and celebrate each other, even if it's not for our personal favorite games. Regardless of someone's preferences, we must welcome and respect. If we can have mutual support, we can strengthen this gacha community as a whole. We may have different opinions on different gacha games, but we all share one thing in common. That thing is the passion for gaming, not to mention gacha gaming. Let us, as a community, share and celebrate that passion. Let's respect each other's opinions and focus on the things we have in common. Don't shame and belittle anyone because they like a different game than you. Instead of that, just be nicer. And honestly, you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. You can just leave them be. Leave them alone. You don't have to bother them at all. One thing that I think a lot of us tend to forget is treat others the way you want to be treated. A simple concept, really. If you are negative towards someone, expect that in return. If you are kind to someone, you will get that in return. Let us try and focus on the latter option. In the end, it's important to remember everything that I've said. Let's move forward now and focus on what brings us together rather than what divides us. Take care out there, stay safe out there, and have fun out there. We have no enemies. We don't. We have friends. No enemies. We don't. No enemies. See you in the next one, gamers. Peace out.